The following program contains strong language and subject matter which may be offensive to some viewers and/or inappropriate for children. The content within this program is intended for mature audiences only.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Inside the Drag Closet, the interactive vodcast where we talk about all things drag and some things that aren't. Who knows? We're really just here to have a good time. October is finally here. It's time to get a little spooky and scary. I have been waiting for it. I love Halloween. It's always a fantastic time of year, and I wanted to dress up as a tribute to a character I played last year. That's all I'm going to say about her. She's on vacation this year. But I wanted to play around with a look. This is very inspired by one of the makeup artists last year, Kelsey, this is a recreation of makeup she did, and it's softened in this lighting, but you know what? It happens. So let's dive right in. Pup Pan is the first one here. Yay, good to see you. We're going to start off our episode with a little who, what, where about me. Where did I put who, what, where? There it is. Who am I? My name is Jade DeVere. I'm a drag artist based out of Pennsylvania. I love the art of drag, especially in October when most drag queens are born anyway. What am I wearing? I am wearing a wonderful Victorian Edwardian shirt that I'm pretty sure I got on Amazon, wearing a wonderful jewelry set from Rocks by Cox. My makeup, my foundation is Wet n Wild. All of this makeup is Morphe tonight except for the lips. The lips are the Lip Bar. And I didn't line them at all. I wanted to look like a woman of a certain age. This hair I got ages ago. I'm pretty sure it was Amazon also. This is the hair I wore when I competed for Queen of Hope. This was my talented hair. Then probably just some more stuff from the Bezos boutique, you know. And where can you find me? You can find me every other Wednesday right here on Inside the Drag Closet, available on Facebook and YouTube. You can find me right now at Hershey Park doing Hershey Park Dark Nights. I'm having an incredible time this year. It's a very different year, but you know, it comes with its challenges, and I'm not one to back away from a challenge. So party, party, party. I don't have a lot of gigs right now because of doing Dark Nights, but I do have a couple gigs in October. Don't have posters for those yet. And soon Amethyst and I will be debuting a new show, which I did not put on here, but I'm going to very quickly upload the new poster for that, mostly because I am very proud of it because I created this poster. We are going to be doing bingo at the Shag Bar. It is only $10 to play. That will be at the corner at Musser in Lancaster. It starts Sunday, November 16th. Doors open at 4. Bingo starts at 5. We'll be performing. We'll be playing bingo. It's gonna be silly. If you've never been to the Shag Bar before, it is so like 1960s mod. Like, I'm all about it. Who else do we have tuning in this evening? Jess, hi Jade. So ready for the spooky season? Me too, girl. Me too. Destiny Buckles, hi. How are you? Vicky is here. Good evening. Veronica, miss her. I miss her too. I hope she comes back from vacation sometime soon. Erin, hello, darling. So good to see you tuning in. That's fantastic. Spooky season is my favorite. Same. Oh, nope, not today. A fellow auntie right there. We both played the same character last year, and it was such a joy to the downside of playing the same characters, we never really got to interact, and we get to hang out a lot this year before the show starts. Need a pit boss? LOL. This is a little pit boss too. This, yeah. Come to Dark Nights, you'll understand. Karen is here. Hello, dear. Hi, darling. How are you? I'm not going to sit here by myself all evening. I have to bring in my incredible sister to join me. You know her and love her. So get those comments ready for the one, the only Amethyst Diamond. Oh,
cheers.
same. I love getting
Hello.
toasted. Clink.
Well, no, cheers. There we go.
Yes. So pretty.
Look, at least I'm not upside down, right? That's
We
the
were having
plus
tech issues.
side. We certainly were. What are you sipping on tonight, sister?
It is water with some red in it because we do love a color story.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. Same.
It's funny. I went downstairs to get that and I saw 2 bottles of wine and I was like, should I? Then I remembered all the stuff I have to do on this and I was like, no, I should not.
Yes. Always yes to the wine.
Well,
Oh,
girl, give them a little who, what, where about you.
all right, everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. It is time yet again for Inside the Drag Closet. And guess what? It's officially spooky season. It is October 1st, and I know many of you watchers out there are a huge Halloween fan, like all of us here at Inside the Drag Closet. So, what am I wearing tonight? Actually, who am I? It's me. It's Amethyst Diamond. You knew that already. Let's get to the good stuff. What am I wearing tonight? So, this wig was made by Zamber Sky. Had her for several years. She holds up pretty well. I can't really do blonde unless there's a dark root, but here it is. The makeup tonight is Morphe. It is Juvia's Place, a little bit of MAC here and there. The foundation is Dermablend. And yeah, I think it's correct. It's in the right spots. It's giving. It's giving. The jewelry tonight is by Rocks by Cox, and this little frock tonight is kind of Renaissance inspired since our guest is a huge Ren Fair person, as is Jade DeVere. This was made by The Love Shop. You can find me this weekend in Lancaster on Friday at the Midnight Oil. We are doing drag trivia and art history and a little bit of a show as well. And Saturday, you can find me at the Pioneer Fire Hall in Marietta doing a naughty bingo, and proceeds benefit the fire hall. So you can find me on the socials, Amethyst Diamond and Amethyst_Diamond1.
Love that.
I love it too. If you love it, I love it.
It's so funny. Saturday night, I have to tell you, I was sitting like connected to my phone waiting for all the results from a certain pageant that you were at. And I wanted Saturday. Was it Saturday or was it? It was Saturday.
Yes. It was Saturday. Yeah.
So I want to give a huge shout out to the new Miss Gay Gettysburg America, Ariana Autumn. I love this picture so much.
That picture is the absolute best. I mean, so cute. So cute. The first, second, and third right there. Yes, Saturday was the Miss Gay Gettysburg pageant. Congratulations to all 3 contestants for their participation. Of course, in the end, Miss Ariana Autumn is now the 3rd Miss Gay Gettysburg America, and her first alternate, both going on to Miss Gay Pennsylvania, is Alanya Chest. So super excited to see what they have in store. I'm going to work closely with them both, obviously, to get them to success at states. Yes, I think Miss Pennsylvania is in November, mid-November, the end of November. Don't quote me because I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
But I'll be there.
And so far, I believe every single contestant that has qualified so far has competed before.
Yes. I think, has Regina, I don't know if Regina Holiday competed for America last year, or did she?
I believe she did.
Did she? I don't remember. But yes. Yeah, we have Heavens to Betsy and Lady E. We have Jayla Rosemore, Alanya and Ariana. Who else? I forget. Enigma.
We have so many prelims. that I lose track of everybody.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot, but we have a lot of return competitors, which is awesome. So it's going to be a good one.
Oh,
I can't
Regina
wait to
has
see it.
not competed for PA before. Thank you,
Thank
Aurora.
you, Aurora. Thank you, thank
Also,
you.
hi, Aurora.
And hello. Yes, how you do? How do?
Aurora, I wanted to talk to you about getting a booking. Uh, there was a Facebook post, and I want to point out how poignant this is. Like people going to Aurora and going to the performers all the time to get a booking when they're not the show host. Um, like drives me nuts. Oh, and it's Enigma's first time as well. That's amazing.
Yes,
Like,
yes, yes, yes.
but yeah, I bounce topics. But yeah, like people trying to go to the performers to get the booking when it's the producer doing the booking. Like
I
they can put
saw
in a good
that.
word, but that's where it ends,
I saw that.
right? As
But
someone who was married to a show director for over 10 years, like, yeah,
and
like don't
you
ask
booked
me about
Divas
the
Down
booking.
Under.
Go to the person who books the show.
Jade books Divas Down Under, in case anybody was wondering. She still does. Mhm.
Right? No. You know what I am booking? Our merch. That made no sense. That's okay. But we do have
uh,
new merch out, everybody. So make sure you pick up some Inside the Drag Closet merch. We've got new stuff. We've got a brand new merch shop. So if you want to get cell phone cases or
oh,
bags,
I want a
new beach
bag.
towels, I had to get us new fanny packs,
Fenty.
right? And I wanted, this is one of those things that I was like, we need zippable hoodies.
Yes.
Like,
How
I
many
don't hate,
colors?
there's a bunch of different colors. I would have put them all, but it would have bogged down the StreamYard.
Damn you, StreamYard.
Damn it, StreamYard. I don't want to say anything bad about StreamYard. Like, thank you, StreamYard. You're wonderful. You're amazing. Please don't
You're
give us tech issues.
wonderful.
They are. You know
So
who
are
else is wonderful?
you.
Our Patreons.
They are pretty neat.
They are pretty neat. And shout outs to Daniel, Emily, Jeremy, Jess, Josh, Lori, Robin, and Vicky. They are incredible Patreons. They have been keeping this show running for 5 years now,
Give me money.
right? Although there's a name going by right there, Emily, who is our guest this evening.
Oh my God.
And I think you and I could sit here and chat all evening, but I think it's time to welcome our guest.
Come on. Come out, wherever you
All
are.
right, everybody. For those of you who are Ren Fair fans or just you see her at Pride events all the time, and she has a resume that we are going to definitely have to talk about this evening. Everybody, let's welcome to Inside the Drag Closet, the incredible Emily the Pin Lady.
Hi.
Get it, baby. Get
Hey,
it.
darling. Hello, hello.
Honey. Emily, do
So,
you
Emily,
remember
why don't
when we met?
What?
Do you remember when we met?
You were doing paint your own pottery and drag night? Yes, because I asked Jade to come do it, and she's like, "Nah, I'm busy. Take my girl
I'm
Amethyst
busy.
instead."
That was
And
such a cute time.
it was. That was like the biggest event they ever had there. Like you were the biggest draw that they ever had, and it was
That's
fantastic.
so sweet. They treated me so well, and it was really nice while it lasted. So
Yeah,
I met
yeah.
some wonderful people out of it. So, it was worth it.
And that's what makes it worth it is, the people you meet along the way.
100%.
do you remember when we met?
Oh my God, you and I were just like babies. I was 21,
Oh, wow.
like 2 years ago. And
Of
actually
course.
it's more like
Of course.
almost 30 years ago that we've known each other.
Yeah.
These two little kids, not little kids, but 20 somethings running around the fair causing trouble. It was
Yep.
great.
I can imagine the shenanigans that you two were getting into.
Oh yeah.
back in the
Oh,
day.
Jade especially. She was all full of shenanigans.
Was
Oh
Jade
yeah.
still covered in mud back then, or no?
No, this was
No,
before
this
that
is
when
pre-mud.
she was like wanted to be a little Irish boy. I remember that.
Yeah. I was Irish that
Oh,
first year.
Yeah, yeah. And you weren't Jade.
Irish.
Like sometimes you would wear your dress from Rent, and you would go by Chenard the Gypsy. Do you remember that?
Right. Uh, I created
Oh,
a Romani version of Angel
Yeah,
nice.
it was
with zebra print
fantastic.
bloomers.
You're damn right.
Hmm. Oh
That was
yeah.
yeah.
You're damn
Man.
right.
Well, Emily, why don't you give the viewers a little who, what, where about you?
Okay, my name is Emily. I am the owner of a crafting business called Tomboy Togs. Um, and I have done all kinds of different craft shows and events, pride events, and within the past, few years, I've been doing Renaissance fairs, and it has really bloomed and taken off for me. And now I'm known as the Pin Lady. Um, and you can find me at the Pennsylvania. I'm currently at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair for their full run. Then I go to the Delaware Renaissance Fair. Then I have Yuletide at the PA Ren Fair, and then it starts all over again next year. Um, I have this lovely corset from Natalisa Designs, custom made for me. Um, and she's fantastic. She's a corset maker out of the Ukraine, and she is incredible to work with. My shirt is EA Genie. They're online as well. I believe they do Renaissance fairs in the Midwest. My hat is from As You Like It Up Your Kilt, one of our businesses at the PA Ren Fair. Makeup tonight is Lip Balm by Lush, and that's what I'm wearing.
I wish I could say that, Emily. My makeup tonight is, this.
Yeah. Well,
That's it.
that's the most makeup I ever wear. I would love to have like the pinky's worth of talent that you guys have on putting your faces on.
No, you don't want it. You don't want none of
No,
this. You don't want none of this. Uh-uh. Oy.
it takes hours.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
and
amazing. Like I think you both
patience.
are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So I want to dive right into the questions because we got
Me too.
emailed a lot of questions this time, and it is
Play.
the first question
Oh, good
cracked
lord.
me up so much that I had to create like,
Oh
how
god.
does one become an elephant loader, and what all does this job entail? Do you get to be friends with the elephants?
Is this what we're doing tonight?
Yeah.
Is it? Is this?
This
Is
is
this
what
what
we're
we're
Then
doing
keep
doing.
tonight?
drinking.
Hi, Regina.
So,
Hi,
I
Shannon.
have worked at the PA Renaissance Fair from since 1997. I took a 10-year hiatus in the middle to have kids. But all in all, total, I've worked there 19 years. I've
Wow.
only been the pin lady for the last 5. So I have done lots of different things there. I have been a part owner in a couple different shops. I used to run a game called the Murder Mystery Game. I know Jade had some experience with that as well.
Yep.
It was like a live action version of Clue. And then I had also loaded the elephant ride. There was an elephant at the fair. Her name was Wrinkles. And we call him the Elephant Man. I mean, he was just the guy who owns her. Tom, he was like, "Hey, I need someone to load the elephant." And he's like, "You're a girl. I've never had a girl load the elephant before, but I'll take you." Yeah, he was this old gay carny, great guy, but and he had all kinds of
Same.
like carny rules, like never take money from a midget, and so if we had someone who is handicapped come on the elephant ride, when they got off, I was supposed to give them their money back because it's bad luck to take money from a midget. So yeah,
Ah,
yeah, he was old school
Ah,
carny. Yeah, so and he only ever worked with males as the loader, and they were usually younger males. And so he gave me a chance, and I loaded the elephant for a season. I put small children on it. I put big children on it. I put, everyone on the elephant, and it was interesting. I was told not to make friends with her. I was told not to acknowledge her. I was told not to touch her because once she knows that you are, well, once she knows that you are like a thing, like a being in her life, then if for some reason I would not wave at her, or if I had like a cup that I didn't show her, she would get mad and could hurt me. So
Aw.
as long as I was a
Oh,
non-entity to her, then everything was fine. So it
Wrinkles
was,
gets rough.
yeah. So it was like basically I had to act like I was putting children on a bench. And then the bench moved, and then I took children off the bench. But
Wow.
yeah, yeah. She was an interesting elephant. She liked to blow raspberries. That was a lot. I mean, she didn't trumpet, she just blew raspberries.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That's so
And
cute.
and she was afraid of pumpkins. One of the friends, her friends brought in a pumpkin for her. I think it was Lady Blue actually brought her a pumpkin, and she was so afraid of it. She like kicked it away, and Tom would bring it back, and she'd kick it away again. And she just hated this pumpkin. It was hilarious.
Wrinkles did not like squash.
No.
Mm.
Bananas, on the other hand, she was good with, and she often tried to eat my lunch. I would leave my lunch like right there in the corner under the step stool, and I'd eat between kids coming on, and so it was her game to come and try to grab it as she was walking by, and it was usually a chicken sandwich, and elephants are vegetarians, so she'd
This is
try to grab
great.
this thing that she wouldn't like to eat anyway, just because it was something for her to do.
That petty heifer.
They really are. They are so intelligent.
She's a petty girl.
Nate just said she blew raspberries out of both ends. One was less funny than the other.
Yeah,
She had the
that's my
claws.
husband, and he also got to load the elephant a few times as well. Yeah.
Michael wanted to know, and I don't know if you know this. I remember the elephant rides. Dare to ask what happened to the elephant after her fair run.
Last I heard, so her owner actually has a ranch down in Florida, pony farm, and obviously there's horses there. So last I heard, they had gone down there, and then they were doing a run in a circus. And
Aw,
then I heard to the grapevine that Wrinkles passed a couple years ago.
Aw.
So,
no.
but yeah, that's yeah. But yeah, so when the whole oh, we can't abuse elephants, we have to free the elephants, et cetera, et cetera. He stopped doing the fair. So
That sucks.
yeah.
But
Oh, now I'm sad.
I
yeah.
mean,
Then let's
it's coming for us all at one point,
Oh,
that's valid.
oh, oh.
I mean, so let's move on to the
And then,
next
my friend, you
question.
die. Do it.
Like we already have 8 questions. So if anybody out there has any questions, just type them in and I promise we will get to them. But the next question I have here is, who is your queer icon and why? And that's something we can all answer.
You silly.
Queer icon. They're
Mhm.
right here with me. I mean, hello.
Duh. Queer icon.
I
Who's a
love you.
queer icon?
Honestly, I love and adore Jinx Monsoon. Like I adore that woman so much. I could watch her all day.
Mhm.
And yeah, so and you too, of course. But those are my queer icons.
Queer like, do they have to be queer themselves, or like, can they just be? I don't know.
I don't think so. I was going to say Madeline Kahn, whose
I knew
birthday
you were going
was
to say Madeline
yesterday.
Kahn. She's your spirit animal.
She really is. I want to be Madeline Kahn when I grow up.
Gay icon. I don't know. Madonna. Probably Madonna. Yeah, Madonna.
I like that.
She's very gay.
She's very.
Yeah, true.
She knows the gays.
She knows the gays.
This is a good question for today. The question is, how are you doing? Like, really, the world is on fucking fire. You good?
That's a very good question.
That is a good question. Honestly, I go into the fair every day. I'm like, the world is on fire, and I'm making pins and selling them to people, and then the world is on fire. But I feel like, people need that escape more now than ever. So I just kind of try to keep that in my head. I feel kind of like the musicians on the Titanic. Titanic's going down, and they're just playing because, that's what they do. Yeah. And gotta try to, give that escapism. So that's how I'm doing with the world on fire.
How about you, Amethyst?
The world is burning right now?
Yeah.
Haven't noticed. There's so many things going on like in the world, but like even in my close circle right now, there's a lot of people I'm really close with are going through a lot of stuff and they're all doing it at the same time and it's driving me nuts. But it's just a matter of going back to, mental health is a real thing. You got to check in on people and make sure everybody's okay and also make sure that you're okay too, because as Jade mentioned before, you can't serve from an empty plate. So
Amen.
you know what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot going on right now. But as long as we communicate with each other, I think, which is the most important key in most things in relationships and with people in our lives, as long as we keep a dialogue going and we keep checking in and we just put our best foot forward and our best face forward, like that's really all I think people can do right now is just hold tight and keep the faith,
Yeah.
So yeah.
Communication is definitely the key, I agree 100%.
Right. Don't hold it in. Let it out.
Yeah.
Let it out.
That's kind of been me the past couple days. Like that's why I wanted to do this look tonight. I was just like, I'm frustrated with the world. Our government shut down today.
Yes.
But I gotta keep making people smile. Like
That's right, because it makes us smile.
Makes us smile. That's why I'm here. That's what I do. Like, I want to
That's
take
what
people
we
out
do.
of that BS for a few hours.
Please take me on vacation.
More important now than ever.
Right. Lindsay Rochelle just posted, those glittery, snarky, sassy felted pins bring such a bright spot despite the shit show. It's true.
Well said, Lindsay.
It's funny. I grabbed mine.
Yes, there to be the beauty you wish to see in the world. Yes.
Yep. Emily actually made a Tomboy Tog for my Lady Viola persona. And I always end the show with "Be the beauty you would like to see in the world." So I've got my own Tomboy Tog.
Yeah. Not too many people have a pin in their honor. So,
Yeah.
you should feel lucky.
Then I also have this slut.
Oh God.
That's Lady Lilith.
Oh, that's cute. I want a pin.
And Lady Lilith
I know a guy.
in her It's a Polo wig.
I love it.
Which I got for Pola, and I have not seen her since. Damn it.
I forgot. I have some jewelry from Michelle Lee Sterling as well tonight.
Nice.
But it's not mine. It's Trixie's. She left it at the pageant.
It goes with your outfit.
Thank you. I didn't even realize it matched. I put it away and I was like, oh wait. Thanks, girl. Don't worry, I'll put it back. I'm not gonna wear it. It's fine. That's not nice. No, Jay, don't leave me.
I got
Emily.
you.
Oh, okay. There she is.
We're here.
We good? We good?
Thought I had to drive for a minute.
Nope. All right. I'm going to mix up the questions a little bit because we're getting some in the chat.
Do it. What is it, Amethyst? What's up, girl?
Explain to me the word tog.
All right. Ooh. So, tog. It's an old-fashioned word. Like it's a word from like the 1920s that was used a lot then, and it means clothing. So you've got your dance togs. In Australia, they actually say instead of bathing suits, they call them swim togs, and it's just another word for a piece of clothing. When I started this, I didn't start with the embroidery machines and the pins. I started with the idea of making clothing for little girls in boy fabrics. So I was making little dresses with race cars on them, making skirts with
Oh,
dinosaurs. So it fit what I was doing. I was making togs, clothing for tomboys who were still girls and still want to twirl, but they want to do it in a dinosaur
okay.
shirt.
I
And
love that so
Okay.
much.
yeah, and it just evolved as you know things evolve. And
Okay.
here I am. And I
All
haven't
right.
made a dinosaur skirt or a little race car dress in like a decade at this
I
point.
want a race car dress.
Right?
Right?
That sounds so fun.
Yeah, and it was great, but it just evolved, and the name by the time I was to where I am now, the name just stuck, and you change the name, you lose a lot. So
Right.
there we
Right.
are.
And now you've
Right.
got, you've kind of come full circle with your own merch now.
I have. Speaking of which, hey, look, oh, that's my shirt.
Ciao.
It says, "Would you like to see my backside?" Because that's the thing I do with my basket. My basket looks like the one in that picture, and it's got a front and a back. So it's a little, double
That's
entendre.
awesome. I want to see
I'm
your
like, "Yeah,
backside.
front. Let me know. Do you want? Yeah, let me know. We want to see my backside." Oh, speaking of backside, so that's one of my other shirts. That's my tour shirt, my tour quote tour shirt. It's literally instead of like locations and dates, it has times of day and where I like to stand at the Ren Fair. And it's called the Gone Too Soon tour because people start looking for me and oh she's gone too soon. So it's
That's
it's a whole little joke
amazing.
about me being hard to
No,
find.
come back.
And I think this is the front of it.
And that's the front of that shirt again with the Gone Too
Come
Soon.
too
Who's just here.
soon.
Yeah. That portrait was actually drawn by my friend Mars of Creations by Mars, also of Pride Painting. He and his partner own Pride Painting, and Mars does some amazing murals and these lovely portraitures. And I was able to use that on my shirt, and I think it's fantastic. It reminds me of like a band tour shirt. Oh, and there's my
Other
tote
bag
bag.
is
I
a
love that one.
pin
My
basket.
other bag is a
Oh,
pin
that's
basket.
cute.
I love that one so much. Yeah, and I got samples in recently, and everything is great quality, and it's a cute little bag. Oh, and for the
Lady
children,
in
because someone has to
training.
think of the children. Pin lady in training, because I don't think many people want their kids wearing a shirt saying, "Do you want to see my backside?"
Right. That's probably best. Yeah.
Yeah. And this one, it says it's not an addiction, it's a collection, and a
Right.
big
Like all
space where
that
you
shit.
can put your pins, and it's the color of the background of my basket. So it's like, hey, you
That's
got your own
great.
little basket, so to speak. Actually, hold on, I have one of those with me, and
Oh,
so
that's
you
cute.
can put your pins on it.
Do you have a
And then
website?
so these things are available on my Etsy. Um and it's I'm working with Printify on them. It's a print on demand company. So you order it and the order goes directly to them and then ships directly to you and I do nothing with it really. I just created them. But it's tomboytogs.etsy.com is my Etsy.
We're gonna put that in the chat.
Yep.
Thank you.
Say that one more time.
tomboytogs.etsy.com.
All right, everybody. I expect you all to go out and buy at least 7 things tonight.
And
Right.
there's all different styles of t-shirts. There's some V-necks, there's some femme cut, there's all different kinds. So look through. There's something for everyone.
Yeah. Oh, and Mars is in the chat tonight.
Hi Mars.
Mars, I don't know how
I
I missed that you were an artist, but obviously, um, your artwork is incredible. Let's talk. Let's chat.
he's
Uh-oh.
amazing. I just had lunch with him and his partner today too. Yeah, amazing people.
Yeah.
I want lunch.
I can invite you next time. We have Asian.
That'd
We
be
go to Noodle
very
Shack.
nice.
It's
I like
fantastic.
food. Love
Yeah.
food.
We have a bunch of questions coming in. This is fantastic.
Do it, lady.
From my buddy Matt Stetler, he would like to know, is there a show or some aspect of the world of LGBTQ reality TV that you feel is detrimental to the community?
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
wow.
That's detrimental to the community. Transformative. Detrimental. Hmm.
I know people
I
got very heated about what was it, Real Friends of WeHo? Because it glamorized a lot of, I don't want to say negative behavior, but it glamorized a lot of just stereotypical behavior. But that
Yeah,
behavior exists, you know.
true.
it does. I mean,
Yeah. And,
I
and
think with
honestly, it
any, go ahead, honey, go ahead.
okay. In my opinion, honestly, any show that uses being part of the LGBTQ community as a plot device and not just, yeah, that's just another person, I find that extremely detrimental. That we're people, not a plot device.
That pretty much summed up exactly what I was going to say, so I don't have to be long-winded about it now. That's so wonderful. Um, But
Yeah,
yeah, even, talk shows that date back to, the 80s and the 90s, Jerry Springer and Maury Povich, and, they always showcase the queer community as a form of entertainment or a freak show or something that was taboo. So it created all the stigmas that we deal with today, whether or not they're relevant, even with Drag Race, it sets this standard of drag that when people come to a local show, they go, "Oh, this is boring." Table 26. Um,
table 26.
Table 26 left a detrimental mark on my brain. But yeah, any kind of show, like it highlights stereotypes of our community, and then they become the rule of law in society. You have to look a certain way, act a certain way, have a certain amount of money, have a perfect body, wear the certain type of brands of clothing. Like I think any media, whether queer affiliated or otherwise, is very detrimental to all societies. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Absolutely. It creates these fake standards, and I got long-winded anyway. I'm sorry. I'll go back. I'll go back to my Cote du Rhone. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Well, and it's funny, I've been learning a lot. Like, I've been, in a committed relationship for the last 13 years, and I've started going out again. And I'm realizing some of those stereotypes are very true, and they're not for me. Um, it's, some people don't understand consent. And that's one thing that really bothers me. Like, something happened today, and I'm not going to get into it too much, but it rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm like, not okay. Like,
Tell me.
basically, someone sent an inappropriate picture, and it was unwelcome, and like there was no consent given. I'm like,
Mm,
no, no,
not
not
cool.
okay.
Cool.
I get a lot of those in my DMs as Jade, which is why, like, if you're trying to get a hold of me, you're gonna have to give me some time because I check once a day now because, like, I don't want to see it. I'm not interested. People get
Too
I
many
have
thirsty.
penis.
never gotten one of those. Like, not that anyone should send me those, but I have never. I hear people talk all the time. Other, ladies talk all
Mhm.
the time about how, oh yeah, I got this. I got never.
Yeah, I'll send it in our group chat. Uh,
I was gonna say, hold on, Emily. I got you. Wait a minute.
No, 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 no. You can keep them. I'm just, you know.
Just
Honestly.
Rose just said Drag Race has definitely set an unrealistic standard for drag and the level each performer has to be at in order for the art to be entertaining, which is sad because I've been saying it for years. Quality performance outweighs expensive costumes.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and expensive costumes do not replace talent,
Nope.
Amen to that.
right?
Nope.
Uh,
Hallelujah.
Which question should we do next? We'll bounce back to the questions we got emailed. Oh, and this is a good one for all three of us. In what ways do you see your work contributing to or empowerment and or resistance?
Oh,
You're gonna have
that's
to
Yeah.
put that one on the screen. I'm gonna
Oh,
have to find that.
let me
Yeah, I'm
copy
gonna have
that.
to find that.
Let me make that a
Let's see.
banner. It's not in the chat.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
In what ways do you see your work contributing to empowerment and or resistance? Drag is an art of or is an act of resistance.
And empowerment.
Yeah.
Drag is both. It's political, you know, it's all things. Contributing to empowerment. I guess we just start with empowerment. I mean, I know that when I put this persona on, it gives me the power and the strength and the ability and the confidence to face these things head on and to be a leader and an advocate for my community. And thus being able to provide it for other people, I use it as a vessel to spread the good love and light to the world in hopes that it empowers other people. Um, in return, in terms of resistance, again, drag is a very political thing. Whether people think it is or not, it is an art form, but it is very political. We've always been a part of the resistance from day one. You know, even before Stonewall, drag has always been controversial and on the front lines of fighting adversity. So, um, I hope I answered that. Is that good? Maybe.
I think so.
that's
Yeah.
lovely. For
So it's both.
me, I, I do a lot of pride events and I meet a lot of people. And, even at the Ren Fair, I see a lot of baby queers who are coming in and they're just, trying to figure out who they are. And I sell them a pin and it just makes them feel seen and heard. I have, a heart with whatever, they ascribe to, whether it be pan, bi,
Right.
etc. And they buy that and then they feel seen. And then oftentimes, I mean, I've had at conventions where the same kids come up to me each and every convention over and over and just to say hi. And these 14, 15-year-olds, and they kind of view me as like their mother. So, if they come up, they need a band-aid, if they need a phone charger, I got it. I feel like I'm contributing. It's kind of like being the supportive parent that they might not have.
Like free
I love
mom
that.
hugs.
Exactly. Free crafty mom hugs and phone chargers and band-aids and emergency snacks.
uh, Trixie DeFlair has a fun question here. I know there are celebs in the drag world that you're excited to meet. Are there individuals in the fair scene like that as well? Absolutely.
All right. I would love to meet the pickle priest. I don't know if you guys have seen him or heard of him. He sells big dill pickles and then he blesses your pickle and there you are.
And what's the
I'm
name of his business?
It's the pickle priest. He's on Instagram. He's on TikTok. He's a guy and he sells you a 50-cent pickle for $3 with a whole lot of shtick. And
That's smart.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
He did the New Jersey Fair for 1 weekend this year, and I have never met someone who did not drop character ever.
Yes.
He, even around the cast when the gates were closed, he did not stop, and I was like, "Oh, you're a lot. I
Yeah.
respect that. I'm also scared of you now."
I got him to half drop character in his first morning because I made him some pins. I gave him some of my pickle pins, and like he's like half drop because he was having some trouble with his tea that he had just got, and I needed me to hold something. But like that's the closest he gets, and he was just having a moment that I was helping with. So Yeah,
I
we
mean,
all kind of dropped it for a moment.
I have nothing but respect for this person who can sell me a 50-cent pickle for $3, baby. I need to talk to this person.
Oh yeah.
I've been
You
trying to
gotta
sell
look him
my
up.
pickle and
He's
nobody's
hilarious.
buying it.
He just came out with his own line of merch. He's on Cameo. You can get him to send a birthday video to your friends. Yeah.
Of his pickle.
Crazy. Yeah. He does weddings too. He'll come to
Of
your
his
wedding
pickle.
and give people pickles.
Yep. Well, we were talking about pickle pictures earlier. Daniel just said he wants to meet Jacques the Whipper.
Ooh.
Jacques is a sweetheart.
He's a great guy. I mean, and I love his stuff, but I don't know. He's never been one that's been like, oh my God, I gotta see Jacques. It's like, he's a guy, which is, he just whips.
I feel for him because he used to be able to like walk around Ren fairs with his concertina and just interact and have fun. And now because of America's Got Talent, he's gotten so big that he can't walk around anymore.
Yeah.
Like he has to hang out backstage in a tent and just wait for his show.
Same.
Well, and if he were to walk around, he gets groped, Yeah. It's not cool.
Same.
Yeah. It's been great. A lot of Ren Fair performers have been coming forward lately, like doing the, hey, remember, I'm a human being. You don't get to touch me. Like drag performers, we've been going through that for ages. And
I know. Thank God the parts aren't real.
Right.
My
sometimes
big thing is I'm a human being. Please let me pee. Or I'm a human being. Please don't come at me when I'm putting food in my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. People forget that performers are people.
Yeah.
We are people.
We are people. People who need people.
Mm-hmm. Next question is a fun one. And I'm going to start with Emily on this one. Any new projects on the horizon?
Oh God. I came out with a line of merch.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing I have going on right now is I have my merch. It just dropped on my Etsy and I'm announcing it to the world here in this venue. And this was a project I was working on, which I was also very excited. So I'm just kind of trying to like finish out the rest of the year and get to Christmas so that I can sleep. But yeah, my merch, which is all right here and right behind me. Yeah, that's my big project.
Oh, for Yuletide.
Yes.
See you there. I'm not going to go further into that.
I was going to say, there's so much more you need to say right now.
Nope, I'll see you at Yuletide.
Fine.
Anyway, a couple other people were pointing out like Ren Fair acts that they wanted to meet, like Tiny Girl Big Show. Again, another sweetheart, hilarious.
She's coming to PA for the last weekend.
Is she really good?
Yeah, she's coming, and she's morning night. One of her partners is coming as well.
Mm-hmm. She is delightful. There was someone else mentioned, Aaron Bonk.
Oh, he's coming to PA. I think starts this weekend. Yeah, another really neat human being.
Yeah. Aaron, to answer your question, yes. But yeah, that's new projects on the horizon. Amethyst and I have gigs coming up.
No.
I think my next gig is October 16th at Archetype Pizza.
I'll be there.
Will you really? Guess what the theme is?
Renaissance.
Nice.
You're going to see this dress again.
I need a group chat because I'm calling my numbers like now.
I don't think you're going to have a problem, sweetheart.
Pink Pony Club, mine.
Have it.
Right.
Have it. I haven't a clue.
Right. I even bought a new outfit for Pink Pony Club.
Is it
Rude.
pink?
You're welcome. Oh yeah. Oh, the Renaissance drag show. Well, I was told medieval.
Oh, yeah,
People
sorry.
confuse the two.
I know.
I
As
mean, I
I
could
will
sit
be
here and
doing
go
that
into the
evening.
finer points and the differences of the two, but yeah.
Right. I
It
wanted to
is,
be that
it is
jerk who's
medieval.
just like, oh, you wanted the court gown? Well, that's Renaissance, not medieval. I'm wearing the court gown. Who are we kidding?
I hope so, because I don't know what I'm doing.
Right. Let's see. Next question. Ooh. Hiding in plain sight would like to know, how does your art help you with your self-care first and your advocacy secondly?
Wow.
I love that.
I'll let you guys go first on that.
Oh no. Husband on.
I just love what I do. Like, for me, this was healing tonight.
Yes.
Were you looking for the question again?
I am looking for the question again. How does your art help you with your self-care first and your advocacy secondly? Um, I think because of the fact that my art causes me to be more non-self-aware, and meaning that I pay attention to people so much more because of my art. I think that in turn helps me focus more on myself now and knowing my own personal boundaries, knowing when I need to recharge, um, knowing when I'm at my limit with social interactions and things like that. And as far as my advocacy, that's really why I do this, is just to promote love and understanding. So again, it never feels like work to me. But yeah, that's it.
I like that.
For me, with self-care, I am terrible with self-care, and I, always feel guilty for it. It's the whole Jewish guilt, my grandmother started with this. But so I feel guilty about doing things for me, and this job has helped me to learn how to set better boundaries between, myself, just between myself and work, because otherwise I would be working all the time.
Right,
And yeah.
right.
So, and advocacy second, I mean, you still have to take care of yourself first, because as you said, you can't pour from an empty glass. So,
Right.
you know, yeah, yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, I
Good
like that.
question. Good question.
Very good question.
That was a good
Um,
question. I like that a lot.
what is your favorite pin at the moment?
Oh, good God. They're like children. You can't pick a favorite. Um, there's a new one that I have, and it says "Sounds gay, I'm in," which I love that one. And continuously sells out. I have one that's an owlbear. It's a D&D character, owlbear, and I that I added that to the collection recently, and that one's really fun because they come in all different colors, so I get to be
Aw,
creative with how I'm coloring them. But otherwise, honestly, my favorite pin at the moment is the one that sells the best. Like whatever is bringing in the bucks,
yep,
that's Mama's favorite.
If
I
you
love that.
can't sell it, sit on it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's my advice.
Aaron actually had a good comment here about the pins. I bought a friend of mine their first pronoun pin after they were out and using they, them. And it was such a huge validating moment for them that would not have been possible without Emily.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. That's very sweet.
That's what
Yeah.
we aim to do here at Inside the Drag Closet. Is make our
Yeah.
guests cry. It makes us feel better about our self-care.
And you really don't really truly understand the effect you have on people's lives. Like, I see you two, and I, go to shows and I hear people talk about you when you're not in the room, and how amazing going and it is, and you just don't realize the effect that you have on people and what they say about you when you're not in the room. And I hear stories about like this, from time to time about how something that I made, really made an impact, or, just the way I talked to someone, made them feel seen and heard, made an impact. And I'm like, I'm just a lady that makes stuff. I'm just someone's weird mom trying to, feed the children. So yeah, yeah.
Sometimes the smallest act creates the biggest reward.
That's right. You're making a difference.
Yep.
As are you.
One of the hardest notes I had to give this year at the New Jersey Fair was I asked the cast, I didn't want them to be all cluttered up with stuff, so I told them, please don't use pronoun pins. However, if this is something you need to explain, turn it into something you talk about.
Nice.
It was a tough conversation to have because I didn't want anybody to not feel seen and validated, but at the same time, I said, turn it into a bit.
And then it starts a conversation, and it helps, people start to think, about these things. So that's, it becomes a teaching moment then, which I think is fantastic.
Exactly.
Absolutely, 100%.
Absolutely. Michael has a very similar question to the last one, but he's got a twist to it. What was your favorite pin to create, and what was the most challenging pin?
My favorite pins to create are the ones that only have one color of thread because it's less work. And the most challenging is anything that has an applique on it. An applique, when you have to sew another piece of fabric on top. Those are the most challenging. They are pain in my ass. That's why you will not see too many pins that have another piece of fabric sewn on, because then I got to trim it up and I got to make it look good. And I'm such a freaking perfectionist. I just don't even. Yeah.
How many machines do you have?
I have 6 currently. So there's 3 right behind me. There's 2 over here, and then there's 1 over here. And I have this lovely chair on wheels, and I just roll between them all day, and I am the thread bitch. And that's, yeah.
Do they each do individual colors? Is that why?
Yeah, so they're all 1 needle machines. You can get a commercial machine that has like 6 needles, but mine all have 1. So every time I need a different color thread, I gotta come and rethread it, which I can do in about 3 seconds, and then get it started again.
Wow.
So, yeah. Some days I just feel like thread bitch. Like that's just all I'm doing is rolling around and changing thread colors. But part of the job.
People love them.
Yeah.
Emily Irado would like to know, do you keep the little treasures people leave you at your shrine?
I do. Would you like to see some of them?
Yes.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm just walking over here.
Otto von Blotto.
I love that name.
I don't
Yes.
Oh, is that who that was?
I have a shrine at the fair.
Oh, okay.
No.
So I have a shrine at the fair. Like literally, it's the portrait that Mars drew of me, and it's got some flowers by it, and it's got a guest book, and it's got like a little bowl to put trinkets in, offerings to me, and people believe offerings, and I have literally jars full of little things people have left. I've got so many little plastic mushrooms, it's not even funny. Like plastic ducks and dice, and someone gave me this big rubber mouse, and but I keep every single one of them, and I treasure them all.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I tell people that, if you worship at my shrine, you'll have a better chance of finding me. So that's always an incentive to leave an offering.
I was going to say stuff like that, like small gestures like that are so cool. Like this past year, I started getting a lot of like bangles, and I keep them all on my basket.
Yes.
They're cool looking.
Yeah, I keep everything that people give me too. Like obviously people give me amethysts all the time. They are covering my house. I have them everywhere in every corner, all over, and I keep all the little necklaces and bracelets and stickers. Like I keep all that stuff because like there's days where I need to look at those things and remember that what I do has a purpose and a meaning and changes the world. So I love those things. Like I'm gonna have to get a new vanity soon because I can barely see myself in the mirror. Like I have like a window that's like this. It's crazy. But yeah,
Yeah,
A
that's
I
couple
love
why I
people
those
have
want
the
to
things.
guest
know.
book at my shrine so that like I can look at this and read this when I'm having a rough time, and remember those things. Yeah.
That's awesome. A couple people want to know where your shrine is located.
My shrine is at Ironworks Pottery, which is right next to the treetop stage at the fair. It's actually in one of the little windows there, so my photo won't get wet. So it's right there, and then there's a little sign on it that says "Gone too soon," and a few people have actually thought that I died when they saw that.
Oh
And
What?
no.
ladies, yeah, well, it's my picture. It says "Gone too soon," so people think it's a memorial. And if you ask the owner of Ironworks Pottery, "Oh my God, did she die?" And they're like, "No, she was just here. She was just gone too soon. You missed her." So yeah, so that is where my shrine is. Feel free to worship and leave offerings and sign the guest book.
That's
Gone too
amazing.
soon.
Another fun question, and this is one I want us all to answer just occupationally. What would you tell your past pin lady self on her first day?
Wow, like my first day in like 1997, or my first day 5 years ago with this basket. Um, I'm gonna say 5 years ago, I would tell her, look, don't give up. You're doing good, kid, and it's gonna be way wilder of a ride than you ever thought it would be.
I like that.
Yeah.
Amethyst, what would you tell baby Amethyst on her first day of drag?
Put the makeup brush down. Put it down. Throw it in the trash. No. Oh, baby amethyst. Um, Probably the same thing that I was thinking at the time, like live your life, do all the things you want to do, make mistakes, fall down, do all the things that people tell you should stay away from and just enjoy your life. Because I did just that. And I have zero regrets about that. I made a lot of mistakes. I fell down a lot. I did a lot of things I probably shouldn't have done, but probably would do again. But, just love yourself and just be mindful and offer yourself a little bit of grace. There's no directions in this thing called life. So just do what you feel like doing. You might get
Mm,
arrested and that's okay. But, you know, just do it.
I love that. Same. Like, do what you love doing. If you do what you love, you never work a day in your life.
Oh, my
Amen.
knees hurt. Oh,
Uh, all right. These questions are flying in. This is
Oh, good
wild,
Lord.
and I love it. Um, this question I don't quite understand. I'm going to say it and throw it
Do
out
it.
there. What has been your professional moment to date? What has been your professional moment to date?
a professional moment today.
I'm not
Being
quite sure.
interviewed on
I
Inside
feel
the
like
Drag
there's a
Closet.
word missing, but I don't know what it is.
Like most memorable, most rewarding, like
Worst,
Not certain.
my most professional moment.
most surreal professional moment.
I am very professional all the time. Thank you. No.
Mhm. Exactly. All right. We're not quite certain about that one, but we got 5 more questions and plenty of time to
Oh,
get to them.
God.
So
Was that one emailed?
it was. Daniel would like to know, Emily, what originally got you interested in the Ren Fair?
Oh, good Lord. Back when you and I were babies. Um, I was working, I had just dropped out of college. It just wasn't working for me. I have ADHD, undiagnosed. I didn't realize that, and it just didn't work with college. So I had, I dropped out, and I was working at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey. I was working with the characters, so I got to help Bugs Bunny get dressed, and um, I would play a pirate in their lakeside area. And one of my friends there, who was, a good 20 years older than me, she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to the Ren Fair and make some stuff and sell it." She's like, "Come with me," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I went, and we made stuff and we sold stuff, and I called it the shittiest shop in the Shire because it was, horrible little shop. We made kids costuming, and yeah, and so, but that got me started, and then I haven't really talked to that friend in 20 years. And then I like came back the second year, and I'm like, I love this place, and I found another job, and then I found another job, and then job of all over, and here I am. Yay.
That's exciting.
I
What
love
got you
that.
interested in the fairs, Jade?
Yeah.
Um, I had been going to the fair since I was a kid. I went to the PA fair all throughout my life. Then got a job as a vendor in 1997. Worked in booth for 2 years, and then auditioned for the cast. Loved it. Um, Eventually moved on, started doing other things, and then the New Jersey Ren Fair opened, and I wanted to get on board with that. Um, Worked my way up to associate artistic director, which I have stepped away from. But yeah, went back to PA, did the Mud Show for 2 years, and loved that. Um, so yeah, it's just interactive theater has always excited me. Like I love doing stage theater, and there's nothing wrong with that. I miss doing musical theater, but something about like interaction and being there with the guests and getting that immediate response is just so fun, which is what drag is, basically.
That is very true. Yeah.
Yeah, it lights me up. How about you,
Um,
Amethyst? What got you into drag?
What got me into the Ren Fair? No,
Yes, the tickets I gave you.
the tickets you gave me, that was the once and only time I've ever gone to the Ren Fair. Um, what got me into drag?
Yeah.
I mean, hosiery and jewelry and wigs and stuff. What got me into it? I mean, I think just growing up as a teenager in the 90s and loving fashion and music and art and RuPaul and Priscilla Queen of the Desert and Paris is Burning and but I'm a cheerleader, all those things. It was just fun. It was attractive. It was exciting. So I wanted to do it and I tried it and here I am.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
know.
follow your joy.
Follow your joy.
Daniel just asked, am I doing Dark Nights at Hershey Park this year? I am. There are actually a couple Dark Nights folks in the comment section right now.
Are you
And
doing
Dark Nights, I
Yuletide?
literally just saw has placed in the top 10 of best Halloween attractions in the United States.
wow. Nice.
That's pretty cool.
And according to this list, guess what got number 1? Knoebels.
Really? Knobles.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, 10 best Halloween attractions. Number 1 was Knoebels. Number 2, weekends at Holiday World and Splash and Safari in
About
Indiana.
Penhurst Asylum.
Penhurst Asylum is not on here.
Wow.
I think that best theme park Halloween event.
Yeah, they're like a haunted
Okay.
hospital,
Okay.
right? Like an actual haunted hospital.
Yep. Cedar Point
Yeah.
is on here. Kennywood is on here.
Ooh.
Busch Gardens, Dorney Park. A lot of Pennsylvania on here.
Interesting.
Dollywood, SeaWorld Orlando. Yeah. But yes, I am there this year.
That's
Yes.
exciting. I love that.
Exactly. We still have 6 questions. We've burned through 4 questions and now we're up to 6. Productive. Oh, and this is a very complicated question.
God.
Trixie DeFlair would like to know. So your car is so you're driving in a car going 55. A train is going 45 next to you. You need to get on the other side of the tracks. A bug hits your windshield. It just started to rain. What color socks do you have on?
I hated that question in math class.
Right?
Rainbow striped.
Always.
Yep. I'm barefoot right now.
Always. I was going to say, I got flip flops on, so I probably don't have socks on.
Right?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Oh no. Can't wait to come see Auntie. Auntie is on vacation this year. So she is not there.
That's that.
Yeah, it was a decision. I'm playing other characters though, so things all
Better
work
be.
out. Another question, still have a question for Jade and Amethyst. How does one get booked on Inside the Drag Closet? Email InsideTheDragCloset@gmail.com.
What she said.
Yep.
That's
We
what
are
I
still
did.
figuring out the end of the year, so that's how Emily got on. I was like, you want to be on the show?
Welcome.
Absolutely.
Welcome, darling.
Indeed.
Welcome.
This is fun. And another question, and this is a good one for all of us. If you could play any Ren Fair character at the chessboard, what character would you play?
Obviously.
The goddamn queen, of course.
Mm-hmm. She's the most powerful.
Obviously, the queen. Or one of those cute little horsies.
Oh, right. You want to be a knight?
I love
can
an
see you as
L
a
shape.
knight. I can see Amethyst in some armor.
Oh,
Little
right.
chainmail number going on.
Oh my
Tina
God.
Turner and
That's exactly what I was just thinking. I want to see you as Auntie
we don't
Entity.
need another here. Yeah.
Right. Auntie Entity.
Those huge earrings.
Yes.
Was that
and
her name?
hair.
Auntie Entity.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that was her name, totally.
I don't even know why I remember that.
Or like seashells or something. No.
Yeah, they were
They were.
metal. Like they were wild.
Yeah.
And a mohawk. I can do that.
Yeah, you can.
Matt Stetler would like to know, it's officially October, so I have a Halloween question. If money were no object, what horror icon would you most like to cosplay as?
Yes. I know, I know.
The girl from The Exorcist. I would totally.
Reagan from The Exorcist?
Yes.
Linda Blair?
Awesome.
No.
Yeah. Be an excuse to to be just vomit everywhere. Because why not?
Your mother darn socks in hell.
Oh.
Exactly.
Who would you be, Jade? Who would you be?
Oh my God, that's a good one. I'm not a big horror movie person, but I love scaring people.
Yes.
We just binge watched the new Marvel Zombies series. I would be Zombie Wanda.
Okay.
Marvel Zombies was gut-wrenching and amazing.
All right.
What about you,
I would
Amethyst?
I would do something from Hellraiser. I would be one of the Cenobites.
Oh, I want to change my answer.
Yeah. I want to be something from Hellraiser for sure.
The new Hellraiser or the reimagined Hellraiser? Because that was amazing.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Like
100%.
I love that their clothing was skin.
That's
Yes.
really cool.
Yes. Yes.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Hellraiser.
Morgan would like to know, how long was the gap between working for other vendors and having your own business, if any?
Um, there's not I mean, there wasn't a huge gap. It was, I worked for my friend who started her own little business. Then I ran the murder mystery game. Then I loaded the elephant. And then my friend Amy and Chad Johnson um, had a shop, and my husband and I worked with them and made stuff for that as well. And so it was like 2 years of that, and then I had children and took like a decade off, and then I came back working for someone else, and then working for me. So yeah,
Awesome. Wrinkles the elephant.
exactly. Wrinkles the
Oh,
elephant,
poor
and never take money from a
Wrinkles.
midget. Yeah.
No.
Which is
They always
wild.
they always come up short. That's why.
I have to go. Ma'am. Ma'am. All right, we've got one question left. So if anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask them.
I'm going
Just
straight to
Rose
hell.
would like to know, what has been your favorite art projects, both pin and drag related?
Gotta think on that.
What, ma'am? What? Amethyst is over there being a menace. I don't know what's going on.
And this is different from any other time.
That part.
She's not wrong.
Oh, I thought of mine. I
Yeah.
know what my favorite project was. One of my friends, brother, uh, her brother passed away, and she gave me all of his T-shirts, and I turned them into quilts, like half a
That's
dozen
cool.
quilts and pillows and like little bitty pieces to give to his friends. They actually had the shirts at his funeral, and they had people write on them as like kind of like a 3D guest book, and
Aw,
that was my favorite.
that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, top that.
Right? Bam.
Um, what would be my favorite project? We used to do a fundraiser every year called the Show for Hope, where we would raise money. At one point, it went to the Trevor Project. Then it went to the Foundation for Hope, which sadly is no longer around. But being a part of that show every year was fantastic.
I like raising money for different organizations.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Oh,
we did get one more question. If you could only choose between Wicked Pickle or Turkey Leg, which would you choose?
turkey leg.
Pickle.
I'm not a
Turkey Leg.
pickle person. I
The
like
turkey legs just
gherkins.
don't appeal to me. It's like all that sinew and muscle, and I've never been a
Yeah,
drumstick,
I
like a
don't
chicken drumstick person either.
like I don't want the turkey leg either, but I definitely don't want the pickle. So
I have been blown away by the amount of Ren Fair performers. Katie Bourbon, I'm thinking about you, who will drink pickle juice for a fair day.
Yes. You
I
know, you can actually buy pickle juice shots at the grocery store too.
Yeah. Isn't Sonic doing like a whole pickle like menu? Like they're doing pickle milkshake or pickle slushies.
slushies.
Gross. That's disgusting.
I like bread and butter pickles and I like sweet gherkins, but that's it.
I do like a sweet gherkin.
I love me a sweet gherkin.
Anybody else have anything that sounds dirty but isn't?
Consahawken.
Fiduciary.
Cunnilingus.
So, applique.
Applique. Ooh, applesauce.
Mm. Well, this is what the show degraded to. Thanks for coming, everybody.
You're welcome. Send us $5. That'd be great.
Right? So Emily,
Yes.
what is one question you've always had for Amethyst Diamond?
Oh. Amethyst. Where did you come up with the name Amethyst Diamond?
Oh,
Like,
thank you. I love that question. So amethyst is my birthstone.
When? So it's mine.
February.
Okay. I'm right at the beginning of February also, darling.
See, you also are amethyst.
Yes, that is true.
3 of them in the
Wait.
same room.
Look at that. I'm like American Express up in here. That's great.
Where did the diamond part come from then?
The person who adopted me when I first started doing drag, their stage name was Richie Rich Diamond.
Gotcha. So do people like,
So,
you said people give you amethyst, do they give you diamonds too?
not as much as amethyst, unfortunately. No. Yeah, unfortunately, no. I don't get a lot of diamonds, but I do get a ton of amethyst, which I love. I absolutely love it. So they make me feel safe. They make me feel empowered. Yeah, they make me
Aw,
feel mysterious and royal and all kinds of things. So creative and protective and yeah,
that's awesome. How tall are you? Like seriously? Because I
I'm
always look
six
up to
foot
you.
three. I'm 6 foot
Wow.
three without heels on.
Wow. That's
So I mean, amethyst is like 6'7"
I was gonna say
without a wig
Emily's
on.
about 5'6", so yeah. No wonder I'm looking up to you.
I think I was like 5'6" when I was born. You know, my mom's doing well. She's fine.
She didn't pop in tonight. I'm surprised.
She messaged me right before we went on. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "We're going live. I gotta go." So, but she does say hello. She said, "Tell everybody I said hello and send my love." I'm like, "All right, mom, will do."
Aw,
Hi, Mom.
that's awesome. Tammy's watching.
Come on, Tams.
So, Amethyst, what is one thing you want to ask Emily?
One thing I would like to ask you, Emily, is where do you see the Ren Fair in your future? Where would you like to go with your business? Like, not just the Ren Fair, but at Pride festivals as well. Like, what's the next stage for you? What are some projects you feel are going to be on the horizon for you?
So, and none of this is anything that I have looked into, set in stone, blah blah blah. So I want to preface with that. So if people are going to think this is what I'm doing, it's not what I'm currently working on, but where I'd like to go. Um, it would be nice for me at the PA Ren Fair to maybe have like a solid space to stay, like maybe like a little kiosk, and then have someone else go out with the basket. So I'd have 2 places to get my things. I had also given some thought to, sending other pin ladies out to other fairs and, making them a little outfit like mine and said, here you go make me money. Those were a couple things that I had in my head, as the next logical step. So that's where I could go.
How long
No
does it
plans.
take you to make a pin?
It depends. The more complicated ones, the more colors, can take 15 minutes per pin. Some of the easier ones can take 2 minutes per pin. It just depends. And they're all the same price, so that the ones that take longer are balanced out by the ones that don't take as long. So yeah. But yeah, it can take me a while to make some, and it could take not a while to make others.
Do you take custom orders?
I do, with the caveat that I don't always have time to make them, because I am very busy with wholesale orders and with just keeping my own stuff filled. And I can't do everything with an embroidery machine. I do have limits. A performer, one of the Lords of Adventure from the New Jersey Ren Fair, asked me to make a pin of him, and he gave me this art that he had, and it was great. Like, it looked just like Randy Smooth, like it was a little cartoon version of him. And I got a pattern made and I stitched it, and it's now my sleep paralysis demon. Like, it was just the thing of nightmares, because I can't get that fine a detail as to what he wanted, and it was, nightmares.
It's funny you say that, because some of the merch I was looking into could be embroidered, and I did basically the test models of them. Oh no. Oh.
And tell us why, Jade.
Let me tell you. Okay, let me pull up our new logo, which is beautiful. Gorgeous. I love this logo. It's fantastic. I had to do some editing on the artwork just because we both had the same skin tone. And if anybody could look at the two of us right now, we do not have the same skin tone.
I'm white.
Right. But the embroidery made Amethyst very dark.
Oh.
And it was not, it looked odd. It didn't look like her anymore.
I think it's fabulous.
It's because you're an instigator.
Yes, I am.
But it also, like you just said, it had a lot of fine detail stuff that it could not accomplish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's only so much you can do, and a lot of people think that I can just perform miracles. And also with the patterns that I use, like when you're making a dress, you have like, paper pattern pieces, and you put them out and you cut the dress out. With the embroidery machines, everything's a digital pattern. So
yeah,
and making the digital patterns and using the machine are 2 totally different crafts. So
right,
I have to find someone to make the art and then make the pattern and then hope it turns out good enough. So yeah, so it goes into customs.
Yeah. Someone commented that the Alex puppet was great. I have the Lady Lilith mask somewhere in this house. I never got to use it. It is somewhere in here. I had a whole bit planned for it for my show.
Yeah, the Lady Lilith mask was fantastic. One year I actually did an Alex finger puppet too.
Nice.
It was when he was Henry Carey, but then I made it into a dress. So I made a drag version of this character. And
yes.
Yeah. I was just looking at my pictures the other day, and a picture of that popped up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I did do that, didn't I?
We had the joy of working with Alex a couple times as Elizabeth Hardon.
Nice.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, we just got one more question. It's about time to wrap up, but this is a good business question.
Oh my God, then that time already.
How many pins do you make on average, like for the Ren Fair season? And how do you come up with the idea for pins of the week?
So between my wholesale orders And the stuff that I sell, I easily make over 10,000 pins for the PA Ren Fair in a season. And my pins of the week, I look at what the theme of the week is, and I try to find a pre-made pattern that works well. Sometimes I have to, get something made specifically, but it's me, and I shop it to my group of minions. And sometimes they'll be like, "Fuck no, that's horrible. Don't do that." And sometimes they'll be like, "I want to do this," so we end up doing that. Yeah, it's just sometimes it's just random and what pops into my weird head.
I love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Thank
creative, it's fun, and it's uplifting for people and affirming for people.
Absolutely. 100%.
Well, unfortunately, we have reached the end of our evening, but if you head on over to Patreon and sign up, you'll be able to see our next episode of Pearls of Wisdom. That's right, if you're one of our Patreons, we do have exclusive content where Amethyst and I just give a little bit of advice for you,
Strip.
talk about whatever happens to pop into our heads that day. But as we are reaching the end, I want to say goodnight to everybody, but I'm going to let Amethyst start the farewells for the evening.
Thank you so much, my sister, for having me here. It has been a joyous 6 seasons that we are in doing this. But we're doing a good thing, and I love you, and I applaud you and all that you do in life. But most importantly, thank you for being my friend. Emily, welcome to Inside the Drag Closet. You have successfully made it through an episode here in this madness and craziest. Thank you so much for your talent and for bringing joy into the world. Never stop doing that because you're doing a good thing. And we love you here. Thank you so much for joining us. And hopefully we can have you back again soon.
I
Maybe
would
I'll
love
see you at
that.
the Ren Fair. You never know. Maybe I'll make a surprise appearance at the Ren Fair. I'll put my corset on and push my titties up.
Yes,
You'll see
do it.
me. But thank you for being with us tonight. It was a pleasure having you. To all of you
Oh,
joining us out there, happy October, happy spooky season, happy Halloween. Check in on the socials, find us, come support local drag, come see the entertainment, and come see the shows this weekend in Lancaster and Marietta. Support good causes like Fire Halls and the Demuth Art Museum in Lancaster. We're out there and we love you. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you in a couple weeks as well as on the road. We love you. Mwah.
Indeed. Emily, anything to add to that?
Thank you both for having me. This has been an amazing experience, and this has been so much fun on a Wednesday night. I also want to say thank you to all my customers. I couldn't be here without you, and for everyone's love and support. My amazing husband and my 2 amazing kids, and yada yada yada. Also, buy my merch. It's on my Etsy. Please buy my tote bags and T-shirts. That's it. Thank you.
I love that. Emily, it was an absolute joy to have you here tonight. I'm so glad we got to reconnect and kiki and just have a good time tonight. Um, like I said, what you do is it's it's a ray of light in a world of dark right now, and we need some joy, and you bring joy. So keep doing what you do. Keep crying. Just cry.
You're gonna make me cry.
But it's good because that means you're doing the right thing and you are incredible. I can't believe we've known each other for almost 30 years now,
100.
and I'm grateful to have you in my life. So thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Amethyst, I can't do the show without you. You elevate me, you keep things fun, and you're an absolute disaster. Keep doing what you're doing, keep working, because I'm ready to get back on stage sometime soon, and
Let's
we
do it.
and we've got our Inside the Drag Closet bingo coming soon. So look out,
Oh,
Lancaster. They gave us our
I'm
own show.
excited. Oh, God help us all.
Speaking of
Oh,
our own show, in 2 weeks we are back. I'm also starting to lose my voice, and thank God I don't have to talk at work tomorrow. But um, Join us again in 2 weeks where we have a very special guest coming to us all the way from Tennessee. We have the incredible Veronica Electronica joining us.
Fun.
She is so much fun. I had to name the episode She Does It All because her bio was huge. She is incredible. She's a member of
That's
Sisters of
all.
Perpetual Indulgence. I am so excited to kiki with her, but unfortunately we have reached the end of our evening, so
No.
it's time to say good night, everybody.